This is Gary Moore.
Carry me back.
Tonight I've got a secret goes western. So if all you coyotes out there will settle down, I'd like you to meet my saddle pals. First, there's Buckskin Betsy Palmer. Next, we have Calamity Jane Meadows. And then Black Bart Morgan. And then Wild Bill Cullen. And now I Got a Secret rides again. Adult Western Secret, starring the King of the Pale Faces, Gary Moore. Ooh, a sat on it? Thank you very much. And good evening, all you galoots. That's Western, ain't it? All you galoots. And welcome to another edition of I've Got a Secret, a special Western edition, as you can possibly gather. We are very glad to have you with us. I would like to have you, well, you've already met the panel. I would like to tell you, panel, that you may have noticed that there are some strangers at the tables behind me. Actually, they are strangers only to you. I have met them and I have enjoyed them. We invited them here tonight to help us set the mood for this, our Western I've Got a Secret. All of these people have secrets. They are related to famous persons whose names have become legendary in Western history. It'll be up to you to guess the names of the relatives. And just to get the tumbleweed a tumbling, hope this mic's on the right side, and it is, all right. Let me talk to this lady and gentleman over here. Can you tell us what your name is, please, and where you are from?
I am Mrs. Angela Pointe in Rapid City, South Dakota.
And she is from Rapid City, South Dakota. And what a tribe, please, Mrs. LaPointe?
Sioux.
The Sioux Indians. Now, Mrs. LaPointe, if you'll whisper to me the name of your famous relative, we'll show it to the folks at home. Now, there is a gentleman here who we shall call Colonel X. Colonel is his right designation. X, of course, is not his right name. Colonel X, if you will whisper the name of your famous relative to me, please. Panel, keeping in mind that there are only a certain limited number of legendary Western figures, I am going to give you only one guess each as to the relative. Now, we will start with Mrs. LaPointe, and Bill Cullen will start at the top with you. What do you think would be the name of her relative?
Well, seeing her with an army man, I'd guess the Sitting Bull.
You want to start with the army man now? You nodded when you got her, but you set him up very well for Jane. Let me just get behind you here, Colonel. Mrs. LaPointe, you are what relation to Sitting Bull?
Chief Sitting Bull is my grandfather.
Your grandfather. Do you actually remember the chief? How old were you when he died?
No, my grandfather got killed before I was born.
Oh, before you were born. I see. So you never actually knew him. Nice to have you with us, Mrs. LaPointe. Now let's go on to Jane Meadows. You're going to have to try to guess the identity of Colonel X over here, Jane Meadows.
Well, from your hint a little while ago...
My hint?
Would it have been a general? Would it be General Custer?
That's it. We thought we were being so sly, didn't we? And it didn't last at all. Sir, tell us about General Custer. There are many conflicting reports about him in all of the history books, and some people say that General Custer, when defeated by Sitting Bull at the Battle of Little Bighorn... By the way, why is it called Little Bighorn?
That fateful battle was fought along the Little Bighorn River in Montana near the junction with the Bighorn River. in eastern
Oh,
Montana.
there's a big bighorn,
And
but
the
there's a
little-
smaller one called a
and
little
the-
bighorn.
that-
All right, well, now, many times in history books they will say that General Custer was acting contrary to orders at the time. Is that true?
That's quite a controversial subject, Gary. And to clear the matter up, I'd like to quote just one sentence from the General's orders when he left General Terry's headquarters on 22nd June along the Yellowstone River. It read in part, "It is of course impossible to give you definite instructions at this time, and were it not impossible to do so, the department commander places too much confidence in your ability, energy, and zeal to impose on you precise orders which might hamper your actions when nearly in contact with the enemy." And I think that answers the question.
In other words, he had complete carte blanche. The headquarters said to him, do what you see fit, and
Yes,
he saw
sir.
fit to go into that battle.
Yes, sir. Certainly.
Well, it's a valiant battle. He came out second best in a situation where second best is pretty bad. Thank you, Colonel. Thank you, Mrs. LaPointe. Very nice to have you both with us. Now, I would like to welcome our next contestant, please. Will you come in, please, sir? Good to see you. Have a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Will you tell... What a nifty-looking outfit.
Thank you.
This is early CBS wardrobe I have here. I can hardly move in it.
Need a shave.
Yes, my pants need a shave. They do. Will you tell the panelists, please, what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Rod Redwing, and I am from California.
He is Rod Redwing, and he is from California, and he has an intriguing secret. So, Rod, if you whisper it to me... Now, panel, Mr. Redwing's secret concerns something that he does, and, Bill, we'll start with you. Well, no, let's not start with Bill. We left off with Jane. Let's start with Henry, please. Oh, he's a smooth one.
I want to tell you this. I know how to act Western. There's only one thing you have to know.
What's that?
And every time he talks to the lady, he says, "Well, miss."
And he also kicks dust.
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah,
another part. That's quite true.
All right, Henry, got any questions?
Redwing, this thing that you do, obviously is not related to your acting, is it? Is it a physical thing you do?
Yes, it is.
Is it something that you can lift?
Oh, definitely.
It concerns something that he does.
Something that I do.
Well, I said physically, and then I said lift, meaning...
Oh, yes. Yes.
Can you...
It concerns
Is
something
it a
that
matter
he
of
can
strength
Yeah.
as much as anything?
No.
lift. What was your question, Henry? Your last one? You
I
said...
said, was it a matter of strength as much as...
No, it is not a matter of strength. All right, now we go to Betsy Palmer, please.
Well, I'm afraid that I have to disqualify myself in a way because I know Redwing. We've worked together in a movie. I don't think I'm sure what his secret is, though. I mean, what do we do?
Well, Betsy, I tell you what we'll do. We'll give you a quasi... we'll give you a chance to get off the hook here. You stay silent. We'll go
All
to
right.
Bill Cullen, and then we'll go to Jane, and then we'll
All
come to
right.
you if they haven't got it by that time.
Fine.
All right? And by the way, Rod, it is not proper to refer to you as Redwing. That's like calling me Moore or calling Henry Morgan, isn't it?
Yes,
Redwing is your
yes,
last name.
that's Redwing
It's
is
either
my
Mr. Redwing or Rod, either one. Okay? Bill.
Mr. Redwing Rod, I never worked with you, but I do think, being sort of a Western fan, strictly from observing, I could never get into it. My pants are too long, Gary. I step on it. I think I read an article about you. Are you not considered the fastest draw in all of Hollywood?
That's correct.
Is that your secret, that you are the
That's
fastest?
true, but it's not his secret.
Is not you once you shot your toe while drawing?
No, I never did.
It is something you are beside being the fastest. Is it someone's teacher? You teach people. I know that. You teach the Western stars how to draw fast enough to make it look good.
Yeah. Mr. Redwing, or Rod's secret, is that he teaches movie and television cowboys how to draw and how to shoot guns. Now, Rod, who were some of the movie cowboys or TV cowboys that you've taught?
Well, Cisco Kid, Wild Bill Hickok, Kit Carson, Lone Ranger, Range Rider, Tonto, Annie Oakley, Bill Cullum, and Track Down. Bill Culp and Track Down.
Yes, Bill Culp.
And practically all of the big Western movie stars.
Uh-huh. Well, I understand you have a prize pupil that you're working with right now. Who are you teaching to draw?
I certainly do. He's my favorite actor and a perfectionist, Marlon Brando.
That old Westerner, Marlon Brando. How is he? Is he good at it?
He's going to be very, very good, and he's going to show you some new gun tricks that haven't been seen in westerns before.
Well, great. Now, in the movies, you know, Rod, that any time a guy who gets a reputation as a fast gun comes along, then also, immediately upon his heels, there follows some young punk who wants to challenge him.
Absolutely correct.
Isn't that right? Well, back in the days when I was riding the range in Baltimore, I was known as the biggest punk on Bolton Street. So I would like to challenge you now to a duel.
Here we go again.
Now, first of all, though, I think it's only fair that you let me get my hat off the spittoon. It seems only sanitary. Now, sir, if you will, first off, teach me a little bit how to do this.
Well, you've got to learn how to handle your gun first.
Yeah?
Like this. Here, 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 here.
Ready? Now, first you take it out.
No, that's too slow.
Then you twirl it around, and then you get it in like that, right? No, sorry. Like that, right?
That's correct, but I'll tell you what you do. You just pull the trigger, and I'll do the drawing. Now, here's what you do. To draw, you've got to reach for the gun with these fingers after you have cocked it with the thumb.
Yeah.
The 3 fingers pull it out of the holster. You point it at the target, and the trigger finger goes into the trigger bowl, and you shoot it. Now, that's all you've got to do. Now, what you do is to pull your gun out.
Already?
Yeah. Now, we will cock it like that.
Yeah.
Now, all you've got to do is to pull the trigger.
You mean I don't even have to draw, and
No,
you're going to
don't draw. No, you don't have to draw. Just pull the trigger. I'll do the drawing.
Well, when do I pull the trigger?
When you see my hand move.
I see you go for your gun. All I got to do is pull the trigger?
That's right.
And you're going to beat me?
I'll try.
Oh, you're out of your mind. All right. All I got to do is pull the trigger as soon as you go for your gun, right?
That's all you've got to do.
All right.
You ready? The Undertakers have a layaway plan for slow guys.
You know, this guy's not only a fast drawer, he's a pretty good con man. Did you notice? He pulls the gun and shoots while he's talking. I was standing there listening to him. Now, let's try it once more, Ron.
Okay.
Get your microphone hooked on.
I'll try it.
I want fair fight now. I don't want to take you by disadvantage, see?
Okay.
All right, you stand there, hands off your gun. I'm allowed to hold mine up, right?
You're allowed to hold yours up.
All right, you got your microphone on?
Yeah, I got my microphone
You ready to go
on.
for your gun now?
Ready to go for your gun.
Anytime that you're ready to go.
Oh. You beat me that time. Because I didn't have a shell.
You didn't have a
shell? You played dirty. You took the shell out of my gun.
Well, I didn't mean to tell you that.
So now let's do it fair and square, okay?
Fair and square, all right. Fair and square, we'll do it. Okay.
All ready?
Yeah, Million thanks to you, my friend. Rod Redwing, great guy. I don't come over to your office and laugh at you.